Currently we have St. Martin's Day Knockout. It's sporting events leading up to the day of St. Martin's Day, where we have volleyball, basketball, and soccer. And we also have bocce ball and dominoes competition. Well, originally, the Minister of Education, Culture, Youth and Sports wanted a month of events to happen within the ministry to bring unity between the French and Dutch side. So since we have culture, youth, and sports within one ministry, also education, we decided to work with our French side counterparts on putting on a month long of events leading up to St. Martin's Day. But since Hurricane Irma, that got changed a little bit. Well, not changed necessarily, but we decided that for sure that we needed to do it to do the camaraderie and unity of St. Martin and St. Martin Strong. So we decided to continue on with it. Well, there was no pre-registration because prior to Irma coming, the national federations on both sides of the island were going to host the games. Now that a lot of our youth have left the island to continue their studies post Irma, and all of them haven't come back. So there's no registration. It's basically who's left on the island and wants to partake, it will be able to do so. On the weekend of the 27th, we're going to have male and female volleyball games. We also have under 13 and under 16 soccer games. The lineup for dominoes is an open category, so any age group, as well as bocce ball is for older folks, because I don't see a lot of young people playing bocce ball. And then for basketball, it's also in the age group of teenagers. So that is basically the lineup. Well, it's going to start from 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening. A lot of our facilities on the island, we don't have any lights anymore, so we can't do any night games, which would have been more preferred because it's still pretty hot on the island. But it's going to be a day event, and it's going to be between, again, the French and the Dutch side, because our French side counterparts lost a lot of their facilities. So that's another way that we're bringing the unity between both French and Dutch side. Post and prior to Irma, sport is an avenue where young and old can participate and, let go of the stresses that they have of their everyday life. And even now, post Irma, there's a lot of stress, not only on the adults, but also on the youth, also on the elderly, because, not a lot of us fared well. So this is a distraction. It also keeps us healthy as well, because, movement is fundamental in having a healthy life. So I think, in terms of sport, post Irma, that, it's something that is necessary for the island to get our minds out of, whatever funk that we might be going through, whatever money problems we may have, So I think it's a great avenue to partake in to, release some stress.